What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. Your boy Matthew Shack live here in Los Angeles. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. What's going on with all you guys out there, man? We're out here chilling, you know, in the evening time. And I wanted to chop it up with you guys like I do every day. First things first, salute to Unfiltered Nation, salute to the Unfiltered fam, salute to the Mod Squad, goons in the chat, all y'all, you know. Do yourself a favor, man. Make sure you guys are going back, clicking that notification bell. A lot of you guys are saying you're getting the notifications now. Go back, click it. Click all notifications so you know when we're on here. You know, let's keep the likes of 50% of the audience, bro. You know, it's the least we can do, you know. And last but not least, man, tip your bartender, take care of your boy. Yeah, man, breaking news, you know, big baller brand owner and super dad LaVar Ball just got his foot amputated, bro. He had his foot amputated due to a serious medical issue. And you're interested, I saw the picture. He was smiling. He was in the, you know, in a wheelchair, but that right foot gone, bruh. And he's real good friends with Deion Sanders. And Deion Sanders, as we all know, a couple years ago, had 3 toes amputated. And the thing about it is, though, I'm really big fans of both of those guys as men and as fathers of what they've done with their kids. And we're all in the same age range. I would have been playing on football teams with Prime and basketball teams with LaVar. Like, we would have been in school together for sure. Okay. And I'm looking at them. I'm like, what in the hell's going on with people's feet? I'm like, what in the hell is going on with these brothers' feet, man? I'm not understanding it. But then again, I am. Okay. And I'm like, I'm looking at mine. I'm like, hey, I like my feet. I like my toes, man. I don't want nothing to be cut off. But, hey, I'm just trying to understand what the hell's going on, bro. Like, that was out the blue. And I definitely went around to make sure it was real, and it was. LaVar Ball's entire foot has been amputated, bro, and he was in good spirits. I would be too if all 3 of my sons were multimillionaires. All right. I know I'm not gonna have to do nothing. I'm not gonna have to mow a lawn, punch a clock. I'm not gonna have to do anything if all 3 of my boys are multimillionaires. And I know what you're telling yourself. You know, yeah, Lonzo, multimillionaire. You know that. He just signed an extension with the Chicago Bulls. He hasn't played in a couple of years, but them basketball contracts is guaranteed. So he's made about 80 million, maybe. You know what I'm saying? And you already know, you know, LaMelo Ball had signed a $110 or $15 million deal. So you know that. And you're telling yourself, what about the middle one, LiAngelo? LiAngelo didn't make the NBA. Nah, he didn't have to make the NBA because he just signed a $13 million record deal with Def Jam Records. $13 million with $8 million guaranteed, where he has his own label. He owns his own masters. So even him, he didn't have to make it in basketball. He made it in the music game. All right. First record. Doing pretty good. All right. LaVar Ball made sure every one of his seeds is sitting on M's, bro. And I ain't talking about M&M's. All right. Now you go and look at Prime. We all know Deion Sanders, he's going to be in the first round. Okay. Shiloh, he's going to get drafted. Bucky, he does all the social media stuff. He's paid. And his other son that he claims, Travis Hunter, just won the Heisman Trophy. Okay, so both of these brothers, man, and LeBron James, because I love what he did regardless of what y'all said, I love what he did for Bronny because he gave his son something that his son couldn't get on his own, and that's what you do. You have to take the slings and arrows if you a real dad. Okay, you a real dad, man. It doesn't matter what you throw at me. I'm standing in front of mine, making sure my kid is gonna get what they got to get, whether you like it or not, because that's what people who have money and rich and wealthy people do. Rich and wealthy people definitely nepotize their kids and put them where they need to be. Don't matter if you like it or not. That's just how it goes. All right. Trust me. Donald Trump's kids, none of those kids got any talent, but they're sitting right on that stage outside of Barron. I think Barron is going to be something, but the rest of them, without their father, they're not going to do anything. All right. So that's what it is, man. But I just had to come out and say, man, prayers and go out to LaVar Ball. If anybody that can bounce back from that is you. Okay, he was just this past season was on the sidelines at Colorado with Deion, man, and you just don't know what's going on with people, you guys. You just don't know what's going on. You're thinking, oh man, these people have all this money. They don't have to worry about where their next meal's coming from. They don't have rent pending. They're not trying to figure out how they're going to pay their car note. They're not trying to figure out, hey man, child support is on my ass. They got all the money in the world, bro. But your health, you can't buy another foot, bruh. You can buy a prosthetic foot, but you can't buy another one that you came into the world with. That's gone. That foot's never growing. It's not growing back. Yeah, all the money, all the big ass house. LaVar's got a big ass house out there in Chino Hills, all of that, driving the fattest cars, but he ain't got no foot, bruh. And the same with Deion. Deion, Hall of Famer, a GOAT. He got 8 toes, though. You hear Shiloh talking about his 8 toes all the time. Okay. Both of these guys real good sports about it because they did what they supposed to do. They took care of their kids, bro. And their kids are going to take care of them, dog. All right. LaVar don't need no foot. He wasn't doing nothing no way. What was he doing? He was just chilling, bro, designing shoes, doing what he was doing, man, running his businesses, man. His youngest son has the most money, bro. The youngest one has the most. All right. That's what it is. The youngest one is usually the one you got to worry about. Okay. The youngest one got more money than the oldest one. The oldest one got more money than the middle one, but the middle one just got him an $8 million guaranteed bag doing records and doing raps. Doesn't matter if you like it or not. Doesn't matter if you like his music or not. It's not a matter of like anymore, bro. Liking something has no bearing on anything that goes on in the world anymore. Okay? Talent will only take you so far, bro. You're better off being popular than being talented. Because you could be talented up and down. Doesn't mean you're going to have shit. You just be a talented person that don't have anything. Okay? But all of our kids is all paid. All 3 of them have multi-million dollars rent. Multi. Okay? Straight up. None of them are 30. None of them. They're not even 30 years old, man. Think Leandro, I think he's like 26 or something like that. I know Lonzo's probably like 28. Okay, and LaMelo, he's like 23. These dudes are sitting on hundreds of millions of dollars, bruh, chilling. When they told him, yo, dog, we gonna have to cut some shit off. He's like, oh, well, how many toes are you taking? They're like, no, we're taking the entire foot. We're taking the instep. We're taking the damn plantar fasciitis. We're taking the heel. We're taking your whole foot. Okay. Chop, chop. And he's probably like, damn, well, I'll live longer if they take my foot. It had to be that, bro. It had to be, like they said, a serious medical condition. For them to cut his entire foot off, that meant that it was detrimental to him being around. And I'm trying to understand, damn, what is going on around here with the toes, man? I'm not getting it. Or with the foot. Same with Prime. Prime almost lost his leg. It was with Prime, it wasn't a foot. With Prime, they almost cut his leg off. It was even worse because he had all those blood clots in his legs, and he still has to get somebody to massage his legs every day to keep the blood flowing through his legs, bruh, through that leg, because they were about to cut his from the torso. And I'm like, man, I don't know what's going on, but I'm here just to tell you, you better take care of your health, bruh. You sitting around here, man, running around here thinking that you know, all your life, you know, would just, all you need is some money. Because I think the same thing, man. You know, hey, don't let me win the lottery. Don't let me win a billy. But, man, without your health, bro, you have $1 billion and no arms, no legs. Okay. Like, straight up. You just be walking around. You won't be walking around. That's what you won't be doing. And you'll have all this money for somebody else to spend. So, I'm just trying to understand, dog. Okay, I'm just, man. But that came across the wire maybe about a couple of hours ago, man, and I just was just contemplating, bro. I'm just thinking, damn, hey, man, they have to start backing off some of this stuff, dog. Get my ass back in the gym, do what I was doing earlier, get myself back on point, and that's what you might need to do, because you think you young now, dog, but shit happens to young people too. Yeah, I'm just trying to tell you, man, this food that's here in America is not built to make us better. All right. Okay. I'm just trying to tell you, when I was in Europe, bro, food, you couldn't, there is no, oh, I got some spaghetti from last week that's in there. No preservatives in the food over there. Food only lasts a day or two, and you have to throw it out and make it again. The reason why you're able to go in there and heat that pizza up is because it has a whole bunch of stuff to make it stay. And all that shit is in you. And it's in me too. Okay. But I'm telling you, there is no taking it and you have maybe a day over Europe, because they don't play all of that shit. All the red dyes that's in the soda and all these things that's in it, bro. You know, I'm just telling you, all that shit could contribute to clogging up your pores, clogging up your veins, your circulation. And next thing you know, man, chop. But you didn't do what LaVar did. LaVar put himself in front of the firing squad and took all the abuse, man. You know, had Molly Curum on there trying to act like he was trying to pop at her. I saw that whole episode. He wasn't trying to pop at Molly, bro. Got him all kicked off the damn ESPN. But you saw when Prime was just on it a couple of weeks ago, he mentioned LaVar Ball's name first, and she didn't have nothing to say. Okay? And I'm just like, yeah. Okay? I love what those guys are doing, bro. Once again, super dads. All right? LaVar Ball, Deion Sanders, and LeBron James. Those guys get an absolute 21-gun salute from Shaq, because there's too many fathers out there who ain't doing nothing for theirs. Okay? They turn 18, they graduate, they push them out the door, say, fend for yourself. Nah, dog. Nah. Everybody's not doing what your parents did or what your father didn't do for you. Some people are like, I'm setting my son up to be drafted in the NBA, and I don't care what none of y'all say. Oh, he doesn't deserve it. He's not good enough. I don't care. I'm LeBron. I'm putting my son where he wants to be. My son has done nothing but be a good son, and he almost passed away, bro. He almost died. Y'all keep forgetting this kid was down at USC in the middle of the court, dying at 18. All right? Man, I'm giving my son whatever he wants. I don't care what none of y'all talking about. Okay? Yeah, you're in the Lakers. That's what you're doing. You're sitting next to me. You're going to work to me every day, because that's what people who have money and wealth do. Okay? They set their kids up. Just because your father couldn't set you up at you know, Yo Quiero Taco Bell, bro. He was on folding burritos, and he couldn't tell you, come in here and fold with me. You got to put in an app and get it out the mud. So, hey, man, I'm a big, I don't care what nobody says about those cats, man. When those cats got an issue, their kids are going to be able to pick up the pieces. That man's entire foot LaVar Ball. I don't know what they do with people's feet when they cut them off, dog. I don't know what they do with them. I don't know if they just drop it in the trash. I don't know if they put it in the trash compactor. I don't know what the hell they do, dog. But they cut that man's foot off. But luckily for him, and his wife had a stroke, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. So she's incapacitated to a certain degree. Salute to her. Tina, Miss Tina. Okay? Tina Ball. You got 2 or 3, excuse me. He's got 3 multi-millionaire sons to handle it all. He's just gonna be laid up with his wife, chilling, not having to do shit. But y'all was talking, oh man, LaVar Ball's a clown, man. You just got daddy issues. You just know your daddy didn't do nothing for you. That's all. I had a great father. My father took care of me. My father was in the other room the whole time. I never had to figure out where my dad was. My dad was in there with my mother. I never had to worry about where he was at. And when I needed some shit, he got it for me. Okay? Straight up. All right? I can still get on the phone, call my dad now. So I'm going to do the same for my kid. I wish I pray to God I'm in that position to piss people off because they see my son having some shit. I'll be like, yeah, I gave my son exactly what he needed to do. Because in my house, he does what he's supposed to do. He ain't getting arrested. He ain't in trouble. He's had his grades. He's got a scholarship. He's doing whatever he need to do what he got to do. And daddy I'm going to kick him out, bro. I'm going to make sure he fly. He's already fly. He got every Jordan out, his clothes, everything. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what it is. Okay? So I definitely just wanted to come in and just give LaVar Ball his props, man, because that's a man who came out there and he believed in his kids so much that he came out here and he actually looked crazy. He actually made him look crazy in the media to make them believe it. Like, how far did that man go to make sure his kids understood you're going to the NBA? You listen to any of those guys, Lonzo and Jello and them, when they do their podcast, they said they've been told that they're going to the NBA since they can remember, bro. Since they can remember, since they were 3 or 4 years old. And it wasn't, oh, just you have it, you don't. No, all y'all going. And the only reason why Jello didn't go is because of that situation when he was over in China trying to act like he was something that he wasn't. A kid that didn't have no money over there stealing. Outside of that, he would have been in the league. Okay? But he doesn't have to because they had a recording studio in the house. He'd start doing his records. They all rap. Def Jam was like, yo, come over here, man. We got a contract for you. And his contract isn't the basic homie running around the hood record deal. His record deal is he owns all his masters. That right there is more than what any of these other cats is doing, right? Drake don't own his masters. Dot owns his masters now. Kendrick does. But he doesn't own them before he left and did PG Lang. But Drake don't own his masters. Okay? He owns his masters. He owns his publishing. He has a label imprint to sign other artists, and they gave him a $13 million deal with $8 million guaranteed. There ain't nothing to talk about, man. You ain't making $8 million in your life. And like I said, he's 26. I love it, bro. Absolutely love it, man. So I just definitely wanted to come in and just say, hey, man, hey, we don't need to be looking at these people, whoever it is you're looking at, who you think their life is so much better than yours and how it would feel to be them, to have what they got, and money and fame, fortune, and shooby-doobies. You can just laying around, just at your disposal and all of that, bro. You don't know the entire list of things that's on that list, though. Okay? 100 million check, dope car check, dope whip check, shooby-doobies check, clothes, endorsement deals, blah, blah, blah. Health problem. You didn't know that part. You didn't know that part. All right? Because I didn't. I'm thinking, all right, dog, you doing it. Nah, man, I'd rather be me. I'd rather be me, bro. If I want to go for a walk, I can go for one. Okay? It ain't going to be no doing none of that, and it ain't going to be none of this. Nah, dog. Okay? So I just really wanted to just, you know, put my you know, my admiration, love and admiration for those three fathers that I'm definitely learning from, bro. Like I said before, it ain't their job to make you happy. It's their job to do what they did. They created those boys and they took care of them. Okay? That's what you do. All right? So let me read you guys' questions, man. But put down what you want to put down and see if it's good. I'll speak on it. But I just definitely wanted to just give LaVar his props, man, because that's a man who took it on the chin and went out there and chucked them for his kids. Chucked them, dog. When they were saying, oh, man, what makes you think? He's like, man, you crazy as hell, man. You better get out of my face. My boys is making the NBA. And guess what? 2 out of 3 did, and the other one got paid too. Can't make it up, dog. Can't make it up, okay? All right, man. All right, Justice Saw, what's good? Flex Money, what's good? Justice Saw, salute to the Unfiltered Nation and fam. Yeah, dog, we're just chilling on a Wednesday night. You know what I'm saying? Came out here, man. We got one more day of boredom. NBA comes back on tomorrow, okay? You know, we're gonna see what happens with the rest of the season with that. And we're gonna see pretty soon. We're gonna have that moratorium lifted in the NFL, and we're gonna have some shit to talk about. All right, Justice Saw, let's get these likes up, man. Let's move. Let's get it moving. Sergio, what's up, man? What's happening? Raider Nation for lifer. You already know. That's what we do over here. Mr. G's Raiders, what's going on? Egalitarian, what's happening? Okay, what's going on, EG? Justice Saw, salute to the goons in the chat. That's right, man. We in here parlaying and chilling, bro. You know what I'm saying? Egalitarian Raider Nation, Justice Saw, that's insane. I was about to message you about LaVar Ball earlier. Well, yeah, man, I picked my son up from school, man, and, you know, he fell asleep. You know, so I had to carried him in, laid him on my bed, and, you know, and I just laid on it and just flipping through my phone, just, you know, relaxing. And then I saw that the homie got his foot cut off, and I was like, damn, dog. That's crazy, man. I'm like, man, shit, man. You got to pay attention to what's popping out here in these streets. Okay, Big B, what's going on, Big B? Raider Syndicate, what's up, Shaq? Just get off my second full-time job, and I'm smoking this fat Cuban cigar. Hey, that's what you got to do, dog. Make sure, man, you're taking care of yourself, dog. Make sure you are taking care of you, because I'm telling you, you'll get some news you don't want. I mean, he probably was having pain in his foot for a long time, and he probably just went down there and said, hey, man, what's going on with my foot? And they're like, it ain't looking good, dog. Like, what do you want to do? What do you mean, what do you want to do? Is there any medicine I could take? Nah, man. You can take your chances, or we can chop. And chop the boy foot off, dog. That's crazy, man. I'm not cool. I ain't with it. Shane, what's going on? Shane Butler was happening. Just saw people are saying it's a sacrifice for Jello. I mean, well, you know, people are going to always say dumb shit. You people are stupid. I mean, come on, bro. I mean, that man didn't have to sacrifice. He didn't have to sacrifice to get Lonzo in the league. He didn't have to sacrifice to get LaMelo in the league. So based on that rationale, he should already have 2 feet and an arm cut off. So, I mean, the man has health problems. I mean, everything isn't a conspiracy, bro. I mean, come on, man. So everything isn't a conspiracy. All right. It's a sacrifice. Like the man didn't already have 2 sons that were making hundreds of millions of dollars already. I can entertain any stupid shit, but come on, bro. Now all of a sudden, since it's Jello, now it's a sacrifice. Come on, bro. Jello's deal is only $8 million guaranteed when LaMelo's deal is like $120 million. Come on, man. Come on, man. I don't even know why you entertain all that crazy stuff. I wouldn't entertain it. Okay. Shane said, God bless you. God bless you too, big dog. Justice Saw so crazy. I can't believe that happened to him. I can. If you know people you know, people that are in certain communities, happens all the time. I just found out that one of my boys just got some toes cut off of his foot. And I was talking, he didn't mention shit about it. One of my boys, bruh, back in the Bay, a homie who I talked to, Or I text Christmas, whatever. One of the other homies like, yeah, man, you got a couple of toes amputated. I'm like, what? I just talked to this fool on text. He didn't say, yo, Shaq, by the way, I'm missing some toes. Okay. So maybe that was a sacrifice. But then again, he's going to work every day trying to do what he has to do to survive. But it's a sacrifice because he got his toes cut off. Nah, man, people have health issues. Straight up. Okay. I'm trying to make sure I don't have it. All right. Kendrick Webb was going on T-Webb. Off today eating honey butter baked fish with some steamed cabbage, smoked potatoes, garlic man, grilled lemonade for the beverage. Sounds good, Tedrick. Sounds good, bro. I mean, how's that managerial situation working out, bro? Hope everything is cool with that. Okay. Justin Sauce says, I'm a fan of LaVar Ball, man. His kids are good kids. Yeah, man. I mean, outside of what Jello did, Jello was just peer pressure. He didn't come from that. He didn't know what to do. He didn't know how to not try to, steal some sunglasses or whatever the hell he took. Like, come on, bro. Like he was too busy trying to be something that he wasn't, man. And he paid the price. But at the end of the day, man, he made up for it. The kid hasn't gotten any trouble since. You know what I'm saying? That was back when Trump was in office the first time. So you're talking about 6 years ago. Over the past 6 years, you haven't heard a peep out of none of those guys. You don't hear no domestic violence situations. You hear a little bit of LaVar, Alonzo's baby mama, the first one, but she's kind of Looney Tunes anyway. Okay, back when she was trying to make him do all these things, and that's just what it'd be like. Okay, but you haven't heard nothing bad out of none of them dudes. Them dudes ain't getting caught up in no kind of crazy shit. Okay, so he did what he needed to do. He did it right. Okay, so I'm definitely a fan of LaVar Ball. Without question. Okay. Shane said, uncomfortable advice on me not feeling comfortable being white because I look at myself and I hate it. I'm white to get over the games. Man, don't do that to yourself, man. Come on, dog. You here for a reason, bro. Like, I'm trying to tell you, man, I don't know what else you'd want to be. I mean, if you think that being other races is all this and that. It ain't. I mean, come on, bro. There's something wrong with every race. Everybody has issues. So, man, I wouldn't do that to myself, man. You're who you were supposed to be. Okay? And that's what you need to understand, dog. Trust me. It ain't greener over here. Okay? I'm trying to tell you, bro. It might look cool, but when you got it, when outside of being fly and you know what I'm saying, outside of all of that, bro, when you walk and you in certain areas, that ain't helping you. It's hurting you, bruh. Nobody cares how fly you are when the police don't got nothing to do and they're harassing you just because. Like, you don't say that's the thing. You don't. There's give and take, bruh. You're looking at all the good things, not understanding the bad things, bruh. You better take advantage of who you are, bruh. There's things that you could do that I couldn't do or other people can't do. So don't do that to yourself, man. All you're doing is you're making yourself, you're cannibalizing yourself by doing that, dog. Okay? Be you. And that's what it is. Be the best you can be. 10 years from now, you be like, hey, man, I'm glad I'm who I am. It turned out real good for me. Okay? So don't do that, bro. Don't do that. Okay? All right. Kendrick Webb, damn, I hate that for LaVar. Hey, man, I don't like it either, man, but shit. Man, he shouldn't have to want for nothing, bruh. All three of his boys should get together and be like, Dad, Mom, Dad, here's a black card for you. Here's a black card for you. Don't worry about it. Whatever needs to be done, we got it. LaVar don't need to see not a bill, bruh. He don't need to see a light bill, gas bill, insurance, health. He don't need to see shit. Gardener, nothing. Food, cook. I mean, you got a chef. You got people to come in. You got caretakers to take care of both of them. There shouldn't be nothing. All LaVar got to do is ring a bell. See? Yes, Mr. Ball. Yeah, man. Hey, man, can you get the hot tub ready, man? I need my car detailed. You know what I'm saying? Man, do they got any more of those those plums down there over there at Whole Foods. Could you go down there and get me some of those plums? Oh yeah, honey, what you want? Oh yeah, man, what do we eat? Oh yeah, chef, what are we having tonight? Oh, tonight we're having skewered, skewered chicken with tomatoes. Oh man, sounds good, man. He shouldn't have to want for anything. And he's not going to want for anything because he made sure his boys were set up. And that's what's up. Same with Prime. Okay? Same with Prime. All right? Justice Sauce says, so what's the backstory? How in the world did he get amputated? It's not out. That's people's health record. We're not privy to that information unless he puts it out there. Okay? Your health record is not for public consumption, bro. He never has to say why, unless there's rumors running around and it gets out. But your medical record is private. He might as well tell you his social security number. He might as well tell you his ATM number and his PIN and all that shit. It's private, bro. And none of his doctors can talk about it. I'm sure somebody probably tried to leak it out, but they got HIPAA laws, man. Doctor-patient privilege, just like attorney-client privilege. Can't do that, dog. His foot is gone, bruh. Make up whatever scenario you want to make up in your head, okay? Oh, it's a sacrifice for Jello because he wanted a record deal. Come on, man. I mean, that doesn't fly because his other sons got more money and he still had his feet. So I don't agree with that at all. Okay. All right. Okay. Justice Sauce said, yeah, man, so random. It ain't random. It happens every day. It happens every day, man. It just happened to Deion Sanders 3 years ago. It's not random. It's just random because it's somebody that you think is, shouldn't happen to. All right. But, hey, man, health is health. Okay. People's health, bad health is bad health, bro. It is what it is. It don't matter. Health doesn't jump over because you have money. Like that doesn't mean anything. Okay. Your health is gone. It's gone. You cannot fix it. If it's that far gone, it's that far gone. All right. It is what it is. All the money in the world can't save you. King Ed, what's going on, big dog? Okay. Just saw LaMelo's one of my favorite players in the NBA. Yep. And LaMelo's going to be taking care of his pops because he knows without his pops pushing him, he wouldn't be in the league. Like I said, man, somebody got to be Joe Jackson. You know what I'm saying? Somebody has to get out there and make it pop, man. Joe Jackson, all his kids, millionaires, every one of them. Okay. All right. So he did something right. All right. Even though he might have had to do something wrong to do something right, all his kids was taken care of and he got taken care of until he was out of here. Okay. Like I said, man. Okay. Said LaMelo needs to go to a new team. Charlotte is terrible. Yeah, well, they figure it out. Okay. Cedric Webb, prayers up for LaVar, get a speedy recovery. Like you said, it's Shaq, one of the great dads. Man, all-time great dad, dog. All-time great dad. And it's funny, man, like Deion said, man, how come him and he mentioned him by name. He said LaVar Ball when he was on the show, and Molly, she's the reason why he ain't on the damn thing. He looked dead at her. Yeah, like the LaVar Balls of the world, me, LeBron. We do our jobs as fathers way beyond, man, but why are we getting criticized when fathers that look another way do the same thing? They don't get criticized. He says because it's a stigma. It's a stigma, man, and I definitely know there is, okay? Because there's a stigma that black men don't take care of their kids, which is bullshit. That's not true, okay? It's not. All right, there's people of every race that don't do what they're supposed to do. But shit, you're looking at somebody whose father took care of his kids. All right, you're looking at somebody right here. All right, who I grew up in the house with my dad. A lot of people couldn't say that shit in my neighborhood. Okay, a lot. All right, but I could. So I'm definitely down with the real father shit. Standing in front of slings and arrows, get my sons paid, do what needs to get it done, and that's what it is. All right. Okay. Yes. Okay. King Ed, salute to Bonnie James. My guy has been putting up good numbers in the G League. Yeah, man. Like I said before, man, these guys have been criticizing that man, dog, because he is a man now. He's 20, and criticizing that man because they jealous, man. I mean, why are you spending your time hating on him, on somebody that got something because they had a relationship? Happens all the time, bro. Happens all the time, man. People do that, man. Okay, it's that simple. All right. So I don't got a problem with it, man. Obviously, he's out there playing good enough to be there. All right, playing good enough now, and when he starts playing even better as he gets his legs together, people ain't going to be able to say much more, man. But I'm glad he did his thing. Okay, salute to Bronny, man. Do your thing. And when Bryce come, it's going to be a problem when Bryce get in too. He ain't LeBron ain't done. He got Bryce. Bryce is getting ready to go to Arizona and play next year. Okay, and then you got Zuri, the young one. She's definitely going to be doing something. So you're going to be seeing these James kids doing some shit, and people are going to be mad. And I don't give a damn. Okay, I'm definitely trying to make sure mine is taken care of. All right. Okay, straight up. Ronald Brooks in the house. Ed said health is wealth. Ed King said preach. I gotta put it out there. Gotta put it out there, you guys. Edward Chiplin, here you go, Shaq. We're being screwed in America. Hey man, I mean, everything is about profits, bro. Everything is about money. Everything is about money, man, at your detriment. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, you're responsible for it. Yeah, it costs a lot more. Why you think it costs so much more money to eat healthy than it does to eat like shit? Why you think? Okay. I mean, really. I mean, you want to buy some organic eggs. Organic eggs are $9 here in LA. You ain't want it. You're going to spend the $6 on the eggs that ain't organic. So I'm just saying, bro, to something that's going to keep you healthy and keep your feet on your body costs more than just going and just doing the cheap shit. And then you just get used to the cheap shit and you keep doing it and doing it. Next thing you know, you're healthy. Next thing you know, you got high blood pressure. Next thing you know, you got diabetes. Next thing you know, you got gout. You're 40, 50 pounds overweight. Okay, that's what happens, bro, over here, because somebody's getting rich off of you. Somebody's getting wealthy off of you. Somebody's putting their kids through an Ivy League school, and your health is deteriorating. Look at no matter what is being downsized. You know what's not being downsized? The health industry. The hospitals aren't closing down. Do you see any hospitals closing down? No, because there's too many sick people. All right, straight up. Fidel Torres says we are what we eat. Okay. Said why in the world did he get his foot cut off? I mean, you need to find that out. I just told you. Okay. Shane said, I understand, but what does owning your stuff do in the music industry? Because I thought people own their music since they make it. Yeah, you own the music, but you don't own the recordings. The recordings of the music. Yeah, you own your song as it. There's 3 or 4 different ways that a song has ownership. Okay, you have mechanicals, which is the rights to put it in movies. You have the synchronization rights. Radio mechanicals is radio sales, all of that. Synchronization is putting it in a movie. So there's like 5 or 6 different ways that you get paid off of a song. And the way that the record company is, they say, look, we're going to give you, because you don't have no money. All you got is a song. You got an idea. You get, back in the days, you get a record deal. The record people pay for the record. They pay for you to go in the studio. They pay to make a tangible product, and they put it in the marketplace. But they own that recording. Okay? So that's why. But in LaMelo's case, he owns the recordings. They're paying him to take a small percentage when he owns everything. That is off the hook. That is a dream, to be with a company like Def Jam, and Def Jam's basically working for you. Okay? It's like having somebody be your assistant, but they're paying you to be their assistant. So Shane, let's just imagine, at your school, man, you got your Shane Butler, and you're big time Eagles fan, and you're walking around campus, and one of the little nerdy kids is like, Shane, I just wanna hang out with you. And you're like, man, you're too nerdy to hang out with me. And you're like, I'll give you $100 a week just to be with you, just to walk around. You get $100 a week. The dude just gets okay, you can walk next to me, don't talk, just walk around. That's basically what's going on. They're paying him to be down. They're paying Jello Ball to be a part of his shit. And he gets to keep everything. Sounds like a good deal to me. If you're working a job and you got somebody that's paying your bills and you get to keep your whole check, you don't like that deal? Well, you know what? Hey, man, you go to work, whatever you get, we're going to take care of your lights, your gas, your cell phone bill, your insurance, your rent, your food, your clothing, your entertainment. You're going to be like, shit, all this money, I just get to keep? Yeah. Sound like a good deal. All right. A super good deal. All right. And even if he did get his foot cut off of that deal, that's a pretty damn good deal because I ain't got to do shit if that's all I had to do. Get my foot cut off. Foot was bad anyway. Cut it off. Now my son's is good. Cool. All right, I can lay around the house all day. Okay, Central Coast Cali Raiders, man, he got enough money to get a prosthetic foot. You can see him walking around, watch this through LaVar. Oh, yeah, he can get a prosthetic foot. I said that earlier, man. But I said he can't pay for his foot to be returned. He can't get a foot transplant. His foot gone. The foot that he came in with, he's not leaving with. He's not leaving with it. Okay, straight up. All right, straight up. Deion showed up to the planet with 10, and he's going out with 8. Okay, that's what it is, bro. That's what it is. All right, Carlos Sanchez in the house. All right, Brother Tito, what's going on? Brother Tito said Ecclesiastes 3:1. Okay, straight up. That's what he needs to know. Read that, bro. Shaq, I'm watching you while I can. I'm in city council meeting. Okay, it's all good, man. You always handling business out there in the community, Brother Tito. Okay, all right. Yeah, man, go look at that Ecclesiastes 3:1, bro. There's something there. Okay, Justice Sausage Health as well. Said, I bet after what Shaq said about being me. Hey, man, don't ever think that being you, there's something wrong. There's somebody that benefits from you being here, bro. There's a lot of young people that are not here because they didn't understand how valuable they are. Stop telling yourself the shit you're telling yourself, bro. It's bullshit. Don't let nobody else tell you nothing, and don't let yourself tell yourself some stupid shit. Okay? You need to start doing affirmations. You need to start, here on YouTube, you can find affirmations, man. Put them on, put your earbuds in and listen to shit, positive reinforcement. Tell yourself you him. Tell yourself you everything you want to be. You're going to be this, you're going to be that. You better do that because you're important. You're important over here. Think I'm going to waste my time talking to somebody who ain't important? You're important, kid. All right, but you got to believe that shit. You got to do everything in your power. Stop telling yourself negative things, bro. Okay, cut it out. All right, and yeah, put your trust in God. He'll help you. Raider Cynic and Shaq, you're absolutely right, man. The way to do things, take care of my health, man. Health without wealth without health. I mean, I ain't gonna hold you, bro. If somebody told me, yo, dog, man, your son gonna be, first round draft pick at a Las Vegas Raiders. Multi-million-dollar deal, man. Shaq, you're going to have to cut off your pinky finger. I'll be like, hey, son, you're going to have to find another way. I'm not even giving this up. Hey, son, you're going to have to find another way. Daddy need his fingers and shit. You're going to have to find out another way, dog. So, hey, you better be better. You better be better than you need to be because I need all my fingers. Okay, straight up. Okay, I'm not giving up nothing. All right. Okay, now if they say a haircut, I do that. I will shave your head, Shaq. Okay, that's growing back. Is it something that's going to grow back? Okay. I can cut my beard off. Okay, yeah, all right. Cut my eyebrows off. All right. Okay, that's growing back. Oh, you want to cut my fingernails to hook my son up? We can do that. Outside of that, dog, hell, dog, I ain't doing that shit. Okay. Patrice, got to cook for mom. All right, man, go ahead and handle your business. Patrice. All right. Shane talking about any advice for you having parents when you have kids in the future. You just need to wait till you have some kids. Okay? You don't think about no kids right now. Kids are expensive. All right, I don't know, Raider guy in the house. What's going on, man? The Masters. Snoop admitted he never owned his masters from his first album until he bought Death Row Records. Well, right now, man, Jay-Z is a billionaire. He does not own the masters to Reasonable Doubt. Now, the rights revert back to him in about 15 years. I think about 10, 12 years. But even he doesn't own his masters. He owns his masters after that, but he doesn't own his first album's masters. That's Jay-Z. Kanye don't own his masters. Okay? Owning your masters is where the money is. Okay? Straight up. All right? All this music that Kendrick's doing, They not like us and all that. Kendrick owns all his masters now, but he doesn't own all the swimming pools and the Big Kid Mad City, and he doesn't own that. Okay, he doesn't own Humble. He doesn't own all those getting Starlights and all. He don't own all of that. But since he's had his own shit, the GNX, he owns that. Okay, the song that's record of the year and song of the year that diss Drake at the Super Bowl, he owns that. That's the difference. Okay. All right. Okay. Just aside, thinking about my health when I'm older kind of scares me. Yeah, man, you got to get on it. Terrell Owens. Love me. Yeah, me. Yep. Got to do it. Okay. All right. Okay. Shane, you be all right, bro. Warren G, I heard, said he doesn't own Regulate and Def Jam won't sell him Regulate. Nah, dog. Nah, man. It's what it is, bro. I'll tell you something that in big time business is the same way, bro. Marvel Studios, they own all their characters. They sold out all their characters. They sold the television and film rights to all their characters, bro, so they can start Marvel Studios. And they got them all back. Every one of them except one. And guess which one that is? Spider-Man. They don't own Spider-Man. Sony owns Spider-Man. And Sony will not sell it back. So, how did Spider-Man get in the Avengers? Since that's Marvel Studios, Marvel owns every character that they ever created except Spider-Man. They had to make a deal with Sony. They had to make a deal with Sony to put Spider-Man in the Avengers. But Sony owns Spider-Man and they're never giving it back. Ever. So let's not act like this doesn't happen. Without them selling Spider-Man, they didn't get to have the money to be able to do the first Iron Man. Iron Man is what put them out there. Iron Man, the success of Iron Man, because they put out a bunch of whack movies and those movies was boo-boo. But they got them all back. Every Marvel character, Fantastic Four, everybody, bro. The Avengers, X-Men. They got X-Men back from Fox. That was another one. They couldn't get X-Men back either, but Disney bought 20th Century Fox and bought it so now Disney owns it, so they got the X-Men back. But until Sony goes broke, they're never getting Spider-Man back. And Spider-Man's their biggest thing they ever did. So that's the point, bruh. Okay? That's what it is. These people, you got all the money, but you don't have that first album you did. Jay don't have Reasonable Doubt. You know what I'm saying? Kanye don't have the College Dropout or whatever it was, Late Registration, the first album. He don't own none of that shit. Def Jam owns all of it. Okay? What do you think Prince? Why do you think Prince changed his name to a symbol? He didn't own none of that. Why do you think Michael Jackson was saying what he was saying? He didn't own Thriller. He didn't have the masters to Thriller. He didn't have the masters to Off the Wall. He didn't. Come on, man. How you think people are rich that don't sing? How you think people are rich that don't play football? How you think? All right. Jesus in the house. Nation. They're not like us. They're not like us. He owns all that. If you noticed in the Super Bowl, see, this is another reason why all these Drake heads, we understand Drake's your boy and you really want to find a way to act like he didn't lose. He lost. Okay? No matter how much you try to say the performance was trash, it doesn't matter, bro. Kendrick Lamar did all those songs because people are like, how come he didn't do Bitch Don't Kill My Vibe? How come he didn't do Swimming Pools? How come he did every song he owned? K Dot, my boy Dot, make sure y'all go check out the Matthew Shack Unfiltered and Kendrick Lamar interview on this channel that I did 6 or 7 years ago, because it's on this channel. I interviewed Dot right here. He did all his shit. I'm not gonna put none of the TDE shit on outside of Stars. Outside of that, because that was the Black Panther soundtrack. Outside of that, every song he did, he owned. I'm doing all my own shit in the Super Bowl, and that's even more of a flex. Okay, every song he did except for one, because SZA was on it. Outside of that, I'm doing them all. They're all mine. I own them. Straight up. All right. Love it. All right. Another good father, because as soon as you mention my son's name, I took you out. All right. Straight up. All right. Sam said, what's going on? Listening to why at work. Get that bag. Okay. Yes, Justin, so I did get that Cash App. I told you, I did tell you I got it, and I appreciate that, big dog. All right. Prince had to fight for many years with Warner Brothers in 2014 for his masters. Yeah, man. And owning your masters, bro, is a lot. That means some shit, bro. There's very few people in the industry that owns their masters, bro. Chris Brown owns all his masters. Rihanna owns all her masters. Oh, man, salute to ASAP Rocky, man, for being found not guilty. Somebody tried to set him up for a $30 million robbery and put him in jail for 25 years, one of his former homeboys. But too many lies were being told on that. That shit was funny when I was hearing all those recordings. He didn't know he was being recorded. Then he tried to say, oh, those recordings are fake. They're AI. Dude, you're looking crazy out here. Okay, funny as hell. All right. Okay. I know Redder guy, sad Prince didn't get to live that much longer and enjoys his masters. I mean, hey, people don't live long when they have something that's valuable, man. It's gonna come to find out, man. You got something that's valuable, you don't be living long, bro. You don't be living long. You know what I'm saying? Jimi Hendrix died at 27. Jim Morrison died at 27. Tupac died at 25. Biggie died at 24. Come on, man. Come on. You don't live long when you got something valuable. Bruce Lee died at 32. Like, you ain't living long, bro, when you got some shit. Just saying. Okay. All right. Okay. Yeah, it's all good. I know Reddy guys, I heard Dr. Dre owns Marvin Gaye's masters. I don't know if he doesn't. I don't think he owns the masters. That's Motown. Motown owns the masters. He might have access to some master tapes, but he doesn't own it. Owning something and having it is different. Like, you can get the stems. You get the stems of the masters. I mean, I can go on Google, I can go on YouTube and find the stems, which are the vocal tracks for Thriller. Okay, I can find those and put them on my DAW and have them all separated out and mess around with them, but that doesn't mean I own them. Okay, so nah, that's Motown. All right, say the good die young and the old die rich. Okay, I'm telling you, the good die young and the old die rich. Straight up. All right, it's crazy. But yeah, man, salute to the homie LaVar Ball. Man, dog, I'm just looking at it like, man, I need my foots. Okay, I need my feets. I need my toes. Okay, straight up. All right, this is what it is, dog. Okay, so Jane, everything you want to do, you got to do it. That's the only thing I can tell you. You want to do something, you got to do it. You can't keep asking about it. The time that you're asking about it, you could be actually doing it. You're gonna have to get out there and trial and error, bro. You learn how to do harder shit. Be honest, dog. You learn how to walk. You learn how to talk. You learn how to feed yourself. You know how to go to the bathroom, clean yourself. You know how to take a shower. You know how to dress yourself. Okay? You learn harder shit. All right? All that shit you saying is easier than what you learn how to do. But you had to keep doing it. Okay? That's what you do, man. Just got to keep going. All right? All right, man. Thanks for the $4.99 dono, man. Eases Jesus. Appreciate you, big dog. Appreciate you. Did y'all get rid of Aaron Rodgers yet, or is he still your quarterback? I'll wait. Okay, yeah, put yourself out there. Yeah, you got to do it. Okay. All right. A crew said, and the best shit hardly ever in the hands of ownership with the best interest. Facts. Facts, bro. I mean, some people learn how to make money, and some people learn how to, how to earn money, and some people learn how to own the business. They don't earn money. They get money. Getting money and earning money, two different things. All right. Some people just wake up in the morning, man. They look in their bank account. Oh, I made $1 million today. They didn't have to punch a clock at all. All right. Then people are out there busting their ass, man, slaving over a hot grill, trying to make ends meet, earning money. Earning money is harder than getting money. That's why when people go out there and get money, a lot of times they get caught up in the matrix and go to jail, because getting money isn't easy to get. If you're just out there getting it, all these people said, oh, I from home I made blah, 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 and blah, 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 blah. They're not telling you all the little change for some change shit that they did. Okay. But there are legitimate people making money. I mean, getting money legally, because they have employees. I don't have to punch a clock. They're punching it. I'm laid out here, getting suntan oil rubbed on my back by my secretary. So that's just what it be like. Okay. Straight up. All right. Yeah, man, you can do whatever you want to do in life, bro, dog. Okay. I know, Reddit guy, are we getting a Ask TB12 shirt? I know what you are getting. I'm finalizing the new merch. I'll tell you that. I'll tell you that. When you see the new merch, you'll understand, man, because your pocket and your wallet is just going to start opening up. Just letting you know, bro. You're not ready for the new merch. Okay? Just understand what we did last year. We about to up here. All right. All right, y'all, man. I guess that's it, man. Just want to come in, man. Holler at you guys, man. Get back on tomorrow. But them super dads, man, prayers go out to y'all, man. Y'all did the right thing, man. And it looked like you guys was right, because now you're not in a position. Outside of Prime could still get around. But you'll find that out. Yeah, Shane, go to Google, put in Matthew Shack Unfiltered official store, and go take a look around, and you'll find out all your answers. Okay? Yeah, that Justin saw you ain't even understanding, bro. You're not understanding. All right? Trust me. The new merch. And I'm just trying to decide when I wanna do it. Like, I'm just trying to decide. But right now I'm finalizing it. We're just fine-tooth combing it. Just it's gonna be sick. Okay. All right. Raymond said we're getting another ring this season. Draymond. All right. We'll see. We'll see what happens, man. Okay. I mean, he believes in himself, so who's to say? Okay. All right, man. Y'all have a good night. Matt, check out too.